Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another USF Esports stream here. I'm Long. I'm sitting here with Mike. How are you doing today, Mike?
I'm hanging in there, doing okay. I'm ready to cast some Rocket League. Today we have USF versus Robert Morris University. I don't know too much about these two teams here, but I believe you have a few things you want to say and mention before we get into it.
Yes, we're heading to the end of our semester. It's November now, isn't it? And it's, of course, playoffs time. We're heading into the playoffs as the 7th seed of the Play versus division. USF Gold, 7th seed, and we will be facing the 10th seed, Robert Morris University. Funnily enough, they actually have a better record than us. They went 6-2 in their group. Of course, with that being said, they did have one more team in their group than ours, so we went 5-2 in our own group. In the round robin stage, and we got a high seed. I mean, I'll take it. What do you think?
USF has always been a really dominant team. I mean, I know the players on USF today, and they are really, really strong players. So I am looking forward to how they play against Robert. What is it? I always forget the M. Robert
Morris.
There
you go.
Robert Morris University.
Yeah.
There's a 3 seeds difference, which doesn't really end up mattering when it comes to this level of play too much. So. Going in here, I don't really know what our comp will look like. We were talking beforehand. You talk about a third man. You talk about positions. Do you know any positions when it comes to Rocket League?
Oh, well, I mean, it's a 3v3 game, and for a 3-player kind of team, I mean, you have to be very flexible. You have to be very diverse in your game plan, in your play style, formations, and all that. Of course, we were talking about the third man just a while ago. You have to have a guy stay back in front of everyone.
Kind of like a goalie.
Yeah, exactly. Because counterattacks can happen anytime, and, you got to have a third man. And from what I've seen, this is going to be a very tough game. It's a very balanced game. Of course, it's the 10th versus 7th seed.
Yeah.
Not big of a difference there.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
And look at the rosters over here. We see from Robert Morris University Blue, we have their captain, Demented Sheep. We have Senti, and we have GJM.
GJM?
Yeah, that's his name. I don't know. How should you read it? Jim? Gim?
Jim, I guess.
I mean, GJM. That's up to you. I'll say Jim.
And do you want to read off our players for USF?
Oh, yeah, of course, since we're representing USF Esports over here. Of course, we have our captain, our GOAT, Yagami. So locked in. I love that guy.
Our GOAT.
Yep, our GOAT. He led us all the way here. Well, I wouldn't say it's a solo effort, per se.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, but, he's the captain. He's the guy leading off this ship, leading us into playoffs. Hopefully, he'll lead us even further into the playoffs. Hopefully go for that trophy. I don't know.
Hopefully.
You never know. You never know. Yeah, we got Yagami and, of course, the other guys on the team, like Retrofy and Durkee. I hope they will give us a wonderful game today. And I really hope they have a stable game plan. They keep their nerves, and they should take these games. It's really hard to judge both sides since this is one of the more balanced game in the bracket. But, it's all down to who's going to be more clutch, who's going to find the right moments. And it's a best-of-7 game series. We had a best-of-5 game series during the round-robin phase. And I'm happy to see some BO7 Rocket League in the playoffs here.
It is playoffs, so, yeah, going to BO7 is really, really important. It means these games are we can go in overtime for a long time. That's happened many, many streams. But these games are typically pretty short. So it is very, very important to have a bit more games in these playoffs to give players a better chance. It does look like they are possibly getting in the lobby still. We'll probably end up heading over. Oh, nope, they're getting in the lobby right now. All right, so going in here, we do have some things.
Oh, looks like we're already mid-game. We already have a 2-0 lead here. This is great for us. I mean, we haven't even got to talk much about the game plan. There's Retro with the shot. That will go in. 3-0 lead. Domination here. Barely got off the bat, and we're already having a 3-0 lead here.
Yeah, I mean, what a way to introduce to this game. USF up 3 to Robert Morris. Sorry. So, moving in here, we do have Yagami kind of playing a very, very front forward position here. He is a good player and good striker. So him taking the up front approach is exactly what we want on USF side.
Yes, exactly. And with only 30 seconds on the clock here, I mean, things look tough for Robert Morris on this first game. There's the shot from Jim. Got saved. Going for the rebound here, Shipao. And there's the clearance by Yagami, the GOAT we just talked about. There's Jim with a knock here. They're trying to go on the offense. They're trying to look something in this game, but, I mean, time's running out. I mean, it will need to take a miracle. There's Shipao with the touch. 10 seconds countdown. And, I mean, they can't find the net here. A little bit back and forth. They're heading to the wing, but we're defending quite well. And we're just going to let the time run out. USF take a 1-0 lead in the series. It's always great to get first blood.
Yep, USF with one leading into it. It did look like a pretty easy game for USF, but that could change at any point. We didn't get to see the beginning of the game. We didn't see how kickoff exactly looked like. But what I want here is USF to play a bit more aggressively. I mean, they have a lead, and they seem pretty confident. So I want them to push that and carry that momentum in the game, too. It looks like Yagami did manage. It was pretty even goals across the board between USF's team, which shows that each person is a really really good player in their own right. But I do want to see my GOAT Yagami kind of ego a little bit and make some goals himself.
Ego, yeah. I mean, we have to capitalize on this lead here. We have to hit them where they don't expect. A lot of people goes for setback after having a lead. They think that this lead is comfortable and all. But, you have to capitalize on that. You have to look for more. And like you said, in Game 1, all 3 of our players scored a goal. So that's great. Let's see how it goes in Game 2 here. We're on the blue side once again. Oh, no. Are we on the blue side? We are on the blue side. And here's Yagami here, bringing the ball up here, trying to make a set play, trying to cross it into the box here. Oh, saved by Shipao. There's no one to receive that ball. Durkee with a miss. RMU trying to go for the offense, but there's the demo.
There's a demo coming out.
Yep.
That's going to be pretty bad for USF. Makes a little bit of space for Robert as they come in. Looks like USF does still have control over the ball. Setting up a goal. Goes wide, though.
Yeah, good shot, but, I mean, it was too predictable here. As RMU brings the ball upfield again. This is what they pretty much failed to do in Game 1. They couldn't gain possession. They couldn't force the ball onto our half enough. And there's the shot. Durkee punches it out. There's the rebound. Still in front of USF's net here, but RMU couldn't find the finish.
USF is managing defending this back and forth. They do manage to push it out, but Robert comes back with a air touch, pushing it towards USF's goal again. Looks like USF's just going to... Ooh, that was a nice little spin there as I take the momentum back.
Yep, Retro with possibly a final clearance, but the ball is still in our half here. Shipao has control of the ball. Yagami tries to reflect it as it crosses into the net.
Everyone whiffs
right in front
there.
Of the goal line, and there's Yagami with the clearance. USF safe for now.
Yeah, safe, but Robert is not giving up, pushing the ball back into USF's goal area.
Oh, there's a shot, hits the post. Retro and Yagami unites and clears the ball once again. USF on the back foot here, but they're defending quite well. They look comfortable. There's the clearance. Yagami goes for the offense. The third man misses it, but it didn't hit the target. There's the shot by Yagami. 1-0 for USF. I mean, that's just a great counterattack here.
I mean, yeah, USF is, there's Yagami making another goal. It's pretty open, pretty clear. Robert didn't really have anybody really positioning really well to counteract that, leading to a free goal. But USF is one up, so all they really need to do is kind of just stall for time. There's no reason to keep being very, very aggressive. All you gotta do is get one lead and then just play for time.
Yep, as you say that, there's a shot on target. Yagami couldn't clear it out. Senti gets a scuffy goal. Our third man already had to go up and try and make that save onto Jim's attempt, and Senti has the open net. Retro misses the save there. I mean, that's just a rough watch. Of course, it's awkward timing, awkward positions, but RMU are right back on the board. Their first goal in the series.
It is 1-1, and Robert is basically not saying that they're not going to give up yet, that they're going to keep on trying and keep on pushing. This is the playoffs. They do care. There's a lot on the line here.
And it seems that USF finally going back on the offense now. It feels like they're a bit hurt by that goal here. They looked invincible beforehand, but that shows that they're not immortal. And Robert Moore University has a fair chance in Game 2 here. But the offense by Durkee, double touched out by Jim. Here's Retro punching it in. Yagami from the wing, crossing it in. No one to receive it. There's the counterattack. Retro, the third man. The ball stays behind him, but it didn't hit the target, and it will be cleared out once again. Jim on the offense. Good save by Yagami here. He's a good backup keeper option here for us right now.
Yagami is really all over the place. He can do whatever he wants on the field. He has enough expertise and enough experience that he's a threat no matter where he's at.
Yep, that's like Thanos and Cars collide. What can I say? I mean, that's Retro with the shot, goes over the bar here. USF trying to still keep the offense, but there's the counterattack. Open net it seems, but there's Yagami again. What have we said about him? He's just my precious king. There's the shot. Retro hits the the post, and it goes in, a scuffy goal, but it gives USF another lead in this game.
2-1, USF is leading. Only minute 44 left. It is looking rough for Robert, but USF positioning here. Robert already showed that they can score back and that they are still a threat. So all I gotta do is keep playing really, really well and running those routes properly.
Yep. I mean, of course, as we saw, we did bleed there, but I mean, I have to applaud USF here. They look unfazed after that goal. They're on the offense. It's like they're ignited by that goal that they conceded. And they're just doing better and better. There's Yagami making these crucial defensive tackles here. But there's Shipao leading the ball up to the net. There's the assist, but couldn't finish by Senti. RMU still going at it. The ball still on our half. Cleared by Yagami once again. These are some crucial touches as the ball falls into the net off of deflection. I mean, that's just unlucky by Robert Morris, but what can I say? Yagami, perfect possession there. Of course, there's a little smoky touch there as it bounces from the roof into the net. USF once again manages to score 3. Could they even score more in this game?
Yeah, just throwing the ball up to an aerial strike and just hitting it in the air and managed to get a right angle on
Yagami.
it. It's a good.
What a save.
Oh, what a save coming out of Robert Morris. But going back here, USF does have the ball. Not anymore. It goes back over to their goal side as they seem to be passing the ball back and forth across the map.
Yep, there's the 1 minute map demo by Durkee, but they're still on the offense. Senti puts it top bins. 2-3. 50 seconds, RMU down only by 1 here. Anything could happen now. That's a scary goal in this moment of the game. Yagami and Retro couldn't cover that part of the net. I mean, not even the best in the world might even clear that.
Yeah, Yagami coming in here is leading into the touch. Pushes it to Robert's side as they manage to run around and try to get the ball up to a pass, but fails.
There's Senti with the clearance here, still on half boost. There's the lead by Shipao. He's leading this straight to the net. Durkee finds the clearance. The ball's still in front of the net here. It's still in front of the net. Retro with the crucial clearance. 30-second countdown now, and Retro scores from there. They fully commit. They don't have a third man in that play, and Retro scores from the goal line.
I mean, that was just a really, really, really lucky and good hit from Retro. Just hitting it across the map, trying just to defend, but getting enough momentum and force to send it right into Robert's goal.
Exactly. I mean, at that point, we can't blame Robert Morris. They had to commit. They had to look for their third. But, overcommit one small step, one small mistake, and, you're gone. There's the fourth by USF. Could that be the nail in the coffin here?
There is 16 seconds left. USF just needs to stop them from scoring twice, which is not exactly a difficult task to do as they're just playing defense here, hitting the ball in the air, just constantly defending.
Misses. Yeah, this should be it here. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and there it is. USF already off to a two-game lead here. This is huge.
Yeah, USF 2-0 to Robert Morris. This looks like there is a small little,
technical difficulty.
No, some kind of gap going on when it comes to Robert Morris. A lot of the goals I've noticed seems to be USF defending, hitting the ball across the map, and getting just kind of an open shot because Robert Morris isn't, they don't have that third man you're talking about. It seems like they're at least not prioritizing that. They need to be on a better defensive angle against USF because USF is just so aggressive. Yagami and Retro just coming in, scoring, and finding these angles that are just really difficult to defend from.
Yep, 2 apiece for Retro and Yagami, both scoring 2 goals there. And like I've said, of course, anything can happen in Rocket League until the ball hits the ground at the final seconds. But when you have the lead from practically 4 minutes of the game, you're going to have that certain advantage here as we head into Game 3 here. And Robert Morris has to focus on their opening game plan here. They cannot fall behind this early anymore because that would totally be detrimental to their game. A 3-0 lead, it's just hard to reverse sweep from there.
Yeah, also, I want to say that in the beginning of these first touches, it looks like USF is very dominant in this. Robert Morris maybe needs to focus on the early game touches to try to get it the momentum over to.
Oh, there's the
USF
shot by
side.
Yagami. How does he keep finding these spots? That is just an amazing finesse shot here. Both Retro and Sheep are fighting it, and Yagami just comes out of nowhere, finesses it into the empty net. No one saw that coming.
Yeah, is that Hatsune Miku? What the? What?
Yeah, you're right. Look at the skin. Look at the skin on his car.
Hatsune Miku.
Yes, it's on his car as well. I mean, that's my weeaboo goat, I guess. I don't know, but yeah.
When was that a thing?
I don't know. Rocket League has certain sponsorships that arises questions. That's all I'll be saying today. But we're still on the offense here. But there's the reply by Shipao. Yagami, as the third man here, pushes the ball up. Durkee, Retro, try to help him as he crosses into the box. Cleared out by Shipao himself. USF here just looking very smooth right now. Looking great with great chemistry here.
Yeah, they do have good control over the ball, dribbling it exactly where they want it, kind of finding this, how do I say, fever, this momentum that they're so good at controlling.
Yep, and that would have been a shot on target had it not been that slow. But I think one of the underappreciated aspect of USF's game is that the third man is doing a good job at continuing the tempo.
Yes.
I feel like, as for Robert Morris, once they're on the counter, they have to just hastily defend. But USF is... third man just goes for the offense. Oh, as I say that, though, there's the punch by Robert Morris. They're trying to go on the offense. There's the shot. Goes wide here. I feel like Durkee might have got a touch on that.
Yeah, but Retro managed to send it back over to Robert's side as the third man comes out from Robert, hitting it back to USF.
Durkee leading from the wing. It's in Robert Morris's half now. Yagami on the offense. Misses. And there's Jim's reply. It's heading straight to our net, it seems. Oh, just wide. Retro had it covered anyways. There's another punch. The ball's in front of the net. Durkee makes the save. Trying to go on the offense here. There's the demo by Retro, I believe. Yagami punches it.
Getting a good touch. Sends it right into the goal.
Oh, my God.
Hatsune Miku again. It's Yagami with the Hatsune Miku.
Yep. Yeah, I know, right? Yep. Look at the tint on his car. Look at that. I mean...
He also that.
Yeah.
What?
Hatsune with the clutch. That should not be something I should say, but I mean, it's 2-0 for USF here. It's looking really good. Yagami, I mean, he's in awkward positions, finding the right touch to knock it on target at least. And when the ball's on target, you always have a chance of scoring.
Absolutely. And honestly, I think USF's expertise here is how they hit the ball, the angle at which they do so, because they're always lifting their car up just a little bit, just getting the right angles and the right touches, winning the 1v1s and winning the collisions against Robert Morris. So I think that's something that USF is really, really capitalizing on.
Yes, and even with a 2-0 lead, the ball's still remaining on Robert Morris's half. They just couldn't find the offense here, as all three players just so good at controlling the ball. Look at that double effort to keep the ball in this half. And as you can see, Yagami already has backed up seconds ago as the third man to keep the ball rolling in their half.
He did send an aerial shot down to goal, making it go wide, though. Robert Morris is hitting it out as USF tries to stall the ball and try to keep it on Robert Morris's side.
Ooh, there's the few touches by Sensi. Cleared by Yagami. He's on target again. This is what I've been saying. He always finds the target.
He always hits it directly towards the goal, too, like nearly center, excluding the one aerial shot.
Exactly. And there's the shot by Durkee. The third man scores for the third goal. And USF, in dominating fashion, has a very good chance of taking a 3-0 lead. I'm not saying anything too early. We still have 1 minute and 51 seconds on the clock.
But anything can happen, to be honest.
Yes, but it's a 3-0 lead.
Robert Morris can not easily at all, but Robert Morris can get a good touch in the beginning and possibly change the momentum of this game.
Yep. It's insane here. Yagami punching it up here, dribbling it through the defense. Oh, a good reply here, but it's wide again. Robert Morris just can't find the target in this game. That's the demo by Retro as well. It just keeps getting worse.
I feel like Robert Morris is kind of driving into USF at this point with the demos because USF just kind of has the ball, dribbling it, and just runs into a demo, and a demo happens.
Yep, demo, as you say. It happened again.
Yeah, it literally happened again.
Durkee finds the full boost, trying to make a defensive play on the wing here. Retro is the one on the offense. Durkee backs it up. Oh, he misses the ball here. Could this cost? No, Yagami. This is amazing how Yagami comes from a 90-degree angle and still manages to knock the ball straight up. But there's Shipao driving all across the field. Couldn't find the net. As once again, I don't want to say it, but it's Yagami doing the work again. 1 minute remaining now. Yagami
sends a shot, but it goes a bit too high. He's backing up to try to get a reposition on it.
Shipao tries to control Retro, goes for the offense, and it's looking really hard for Robert Morris to find anything at all here. as soon as they bring the ball up, USF is already locked and loaded. They're already prepared to knock it back. But this is one of the rare chances. Yagami, what
coming
a
out
save!
of nowhere.
What a save out of nowhere. This is the perfect.
And he's
summary.
dribbling aerial. Gets knocked away by Robert Morris.
Yeah, but at this point, I mean, it takes 3 disconnections for RMU to get back into this game here, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, there's 20 seconds left.
This
All
Yagami
USF
on
has to
target.
do is save for time, but they're still taking shots on goal, never giving up, never surrendering.
Oh, no third man, no third man. There it is. RMU finally gets on the board. They will need to score 2 more in 13 seconds. A knock from the wing here, edges the wall, and there was no third man. USF didn't see that angle coming. But, I mean, they still should be comfortable here with a 3-1 lead. Anything can happen, though. RMU has to act quick.
USF coming in, getting an actually neutral touch between Robert Morris and USF. But leading it, Robert Morris does throw at USF Gold, make a shot. In desperation, they have 2 seconds left. They're going to play a game of keepsy-upsies if they want to maybe have a chance here, but it's looking the most bleak it possibly could.
Touch the ground.
Robert Morris sends the ball down, hits the ground, ending the game. That is game 3 for USF. They do have one more game left in this best of 7. USF is in a very good spot here, 3-0. It's very likely that they will be taking a dominant lead in the next game. But there's still one game left, which means the series is not over. Robert Morris could come back.
Job's not finished. That's all I'm saying. Of course, we have looked dominating. That's 10 goals in 3 games for us. They have scored 2. I mean, it's both goals were in very dire situations where the game was kind of already concluded already. Well, except for that goal where they equalized in game 2. Yeah. But the goal in game 3 we just saw there, I mean, it didn't mean much in my opinion.
Not really, but I mean, a goal's a goal. What really matters is this last game, right?
Yep.
What matters is winning.
I mean, what matters for RMU
playing
is
your best. But.
Yes, of course. RMU now, every game matters for them, including this one, of course. Game 4. Could we see a sweep from USF today?
You possibly could. USF not taking the lead in the first touches, which is rare for them. Instead, sending it over to Robert Morris, which starts making their way into USF's side.
There's Durkin Senti doubling up, not a good position, but Retro knocks it out in front of the goal here. They just have way too solid defense for Robert Morris to crack. And, when you spend so much resource into the offense and you just couldn't find the result. As I say that, though, the third man overcommits. Sheephounds finds the goal. Good angle by Senti. I mean, Retro committed for this, but he just outlacks him and makes the rebound from the wall to Sheephound, the second man right behind him. Good set play there.
For the first time, Robert Morris is actually leading the game here, which is showing that they are not done and they have the tenacity to keep going.
Demo.
USF passing the ball, making a play on goal already.
Yep, they're hungry for more. They don't want to be behind that long. But Sheephound dribbling through all the plays of USF, but the slight knock by Durkee clears it away from the direction of the goal here. Oh, there's another shot. Retro with another save. As I said, USF defense is solid right now. But they can't take much of this pressure if they want to equalize here. They can't take more of these.
Yes, but with 3 people, Robert Morris is coming up and attacking, that leaves their goal pretty open.
Of course, but there's Senti with the clearance here. In this game, Senti will be on the orange side, although, their school color is blue. So please keep note of that. There's Yagami going from the wing here, trying to make a set play, trying to be the playmaker here. Durkee with the
with a little tap.
Not going to make it work. There's Jim on the offense. Yagami couldn't stop him, couldn't sway him. The ball's still in USF's half here. Can we see RMU find the lead? There's the knock by Durkee. There's the reply by Senti there. Yagami from the wing now. Could he find a set play for
Retro? Does not work out in their favor. USF is still down 1. They need to make a goal here. They have 3 minutes to do so, though. Sitting pretty, they're not stressed out.
Oh, a shot missed there. Might prove costly, but there's the third man. He overcommits, so they're going all in for this one. Good saves all around by RMU. They keep the ball behind the line.
Save for another pass.
Save.
Saves it again.
That's huge. That's huge here for RMU. If they can weather the storm here, they could go back on the offense. They could put pressure back on USF here. But USF is not letting them. Durkee with a good knock. Retro with a shot. Misses the double knock.
Retro
huge play.
Tap.
Huge play. Use the wall. Does the 1-2 with the wall here. Plays by himself. He assists himself. Look at this. That's just a thing of beauty here. And RMU's defense has already been cracked in that situation. USF equalizes.
It is 1-1. Yes, USF is equalizing. It could be anyone's game here. There's no lead, no nothing. However, the ball does go over to the side of USF.
Yep, there's Sheepow. As we see right here, there's the knock by Jim. Bringing it back to USF's half. Sheepow goes for the offense, blocked. Retro with a good back heel here. Good save by Jim. Solid third man performance here. He saves it again. He's just a solid foundation here for RMU to go back on the offense. That is if they could. They have brought the ball to USF half now. Durkee finds the save here. And this is very back and forth here. Both teams just playing very cautious here because both teams are tied. And a goal here could prove costly. Yagami on the offense. Couldn't make it work. Durkee tries to find a good angle here. What a save!
What a save right there. Come on, RMU.
What a save. And here's on the offense, but Yagami is just a solid third man. He's smart. He doesn't get carried away by the momentum of the game. He always is back there in the defense already.
Yeah, every time he makes a shot, he immediately uses his boost to get all the way back and reset.
What a save. Yep. Yagami once again making the save. He's just all over the field. Offense, defense, you name it. He's there. As we can see, there's the set play. Goal for Durkee.
What a hit at
Top
USF.
corner.
Durkee, finding the top corner after Yagami dribbles and makes a RMU whiff.
Yep.
This perfect little... Oh, it bounces off of a member of RMU into the goal.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there. RMU did their best to keep that out of the net. But there it is. USF completes the comeback. They're now ahead once again in this game. And RMU still can't score a second goal in a game yet this series. They've still always stopped at one. Can they break that curse and keep themselves alive in this game?
They might be able to here. It is
Retro,
only one goal needed.
What a save by Jim. That could have been the nail in the coffin there, but good save by RMU to keep themselves alive.
Yagami coming up again with another setup for goal. Retro coming in wide, not able to actually make it in.
There's Durkee. Good dribbling. Slows down the pace here. Good punch by Retro. What a powerful shot. 3-1 for USF. Could this be the end of our series here?
It very well could be. USF is leading by quite a bit. However, RMU just have a full minute to come back. It could be possible.
Of course. But, I mean, if I was RMU right now, the momentum is not really on our sides. But, of course, we can't put themselves out of the game yet. Look at this. They're already hungry for more. They're on the offense already. Could they find 2 goals in 1 minute to keep themselves alive in the series?
It is possible, but it is difficult. Senti kind of positioning up here, trying to take the
good shot.
ball.
Good save by Jim. Yup, RMU has to defend very well first because USF is just suffocating them right now. So they have to weather the storm. There's a little set play by Yagami and Retro. Couldn't make it work, though. Couldn't connect. That's Durkee, the third man, keeping it. This is why the third man is so important. Oh, good save there.
Durkee sets it up to try to toss it back to RMU side, but gets the ball taken away from him. Still goes to RMU side.
Oh, that's Jim's knock. Durkee, the third man, is just so solid back there. Underrated performance by Durkee. Crosses it in. Saved. 10 seconds until RMU is out of contention here. Could they find anything miraculous here? As USF still has possession, even down to the last second here. Yep, and there we go. RMU concedes. They're not going to go for that ball anymore as they were already down 2 goals. So it was already technically impossible there. As USF finds the sweep here.
Yeah, USF 4-0. I believe it was total of 13 goals to 3. 13 goals to 3 in the series.
Yeah.
USF showing a dominant performance despite only being 3 seeds away.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I honestly expected a closer game here. No offense to these RMU guys, but they didn't manage to show up today. We didn't fail to score less than 3 goals, and they failed to score more than 1 goal. That's all I have to say for the series here. Dominating fashion. We didn't let them through on defense, and they didn't have a chance on offense, on their defense. We just looked dominating there. And we will be moved on to the quarterfinals of this NACE play versus bracket here. Inspiring performance here. I feel like all teams watching this performance should be afraid of USF.
Especially the GOATs. I mean, the players on USF side are so impressive and also have so much experience that they are a threat no matter what seed you're in.
Yep, so much glaze we've given to Yagami today, but I gotta give a shout out for Durkee as well with the strengthy performance on defense here, as the third man.
And
here.
Retro, to be honest, Retro has had the most shots on goal. But
yeah, Retro, all the shots on goal. I mean, it was just like prime Barcelona I saw there. I mean, they just blended together so well. They had good offense, good set plays. We see a lot of set plays that managed to connect in that game. And with just that sheer amount of shots on target, some are bound to fall. And, of course, USF connects and finds a 4-0 win today.
Yeah, and that is a complete sweep. USF could not have asked for a better set of games.
Yeah, to move on, we will wait for the game between Cumberland University and Rowan Gold. Of course, Cumberland is the second seed on the other side of the bracket. That will be our opponent for the quarterfinals, one of the two. We will have to wait for that result, but for now, we have secured top 8. Great result here. I'm sure everyone will be happy with that. No flaws in that performance.
And yeah. So, thank you guys for joining us for another stream. And that is all we have today, folks. USF leading 4-0 to Robert Morris. I keep wanting to say like missionary, but Robert Morris University. And yeah, thank you guys for joining us, and you guys have a great day. Go Bulls.
Go Bulls.